Today was Trump's first day in office. So long, Obama. Vice President Biden. And hello, President Trump and Vice President Pence. Now, I am probably one of the few people that live within the West and within the blue state, that of California, that was not up in arms, that did not really have a negative vibe going into this administration today. And part of the reason for that is because I've come to the realization, along with some other people that did not vote for Trump, but that also did not vote for Clinton, and were pretty much without a person to really rally behind, it didn't matter who won or lost. They were not going to directly impact me, as no previous president that has been living has directly impacted me. And that seems to be an idea or concept that has been lost throughout just the age of time. I mean, I think really the last time we had a major policy that just, on a level of directly impacting you was during the Vietnam War with the drafting and, having your son go overseas and get killed for nothing. So with that being said, I really was kind of taken aback when I turned the TV on and I'm watching the inauguration from about, it's 12 over there, well, it's 11 over there. That's the hour before he gives his speech, his inaugural address. And it's 8 o'clock over here. Now, after he gives that speech, which I thought was to the point, a length that was enjoyable, but at the same time thorough in its messaging and really lacked filler. Not even moments after, well, I take that back. Minutes after this, we get these reports about 90 people have been arrested during these protests and, all these little different acts of vandalism they apparently committed while protesting. Now, people took today to post about this is like the civil rights movement. This is like the protest of every other major American moment. And really, I took it as an example of just people trying to show out and seem important. Because, again, this was a Friday. And I know a number of working people, not all of you, obviously, we all have our days off and on, or people that go to school, have better things to do than sit up and stand around with signs for hours and hours and hours and then go smash up somebody's car. That's not how you win an argument. If they were to go over there and they were to hold their signs up and I guess maybe get loud, and, if because you do have reporters who occasionally will speak to somebody in the crowd, go up there and say, hey, I don't like Trump because of him wanting to ban Muslims or repeal Obamacare or believing vaccines cause autism, anything. But no, we just can't be civil about things, so we have to go and commit these terroristic acts, if that's even a word. I just committed a terroristic act on the English language, if that word doesn't exist. So everybody pull out your thesaurus and fact check me and post a comment and say, hey, that word was incorrect. You're automatically discredited because of that. Now, moving into the latter part of today, where you had this inaugural parade, which felt all the more ironic from the fact that it was preceded by people being pissed over a man taking office. Befuddling to me. Now, before I continue with my, coverage here, I should point out Sanders was there, Clinton was there, all the former presidents except for the older Bush, who is in the hospital right now. Hope he recovers. Thoughts and prayers with the Bush family, all of that. It was amazing to me that you had all of these Democrats who said, I am not going to Trump's inauguration. And the person who lost to him the worst out of anybody was there. She was there. She was, observing. If you don't have respect for Clinton for her policies or for taking money from Wall Street, at the very least respect the fact that as the person who was defeated by Trump during this general election, she still showed up and had the dignity to go and say, okay, I'm going to follow American tradition. I don't remember Nixon, after he got beat by Kennedy, saying, you know what? Forget this 1960 inauguration or whatever. I'm not gonna go. Forget it. And now, if the point I'm making when I bring him up, and when I talk about she did this today, it shows a long line of tradition, which is that people are able to come together when there is a transition of power. If the person who loses the worst can suck it up and go, you know what, we gotta honor this tradition. Why can't the people who are never going to run for president, most likely, not because they're not smart or anything, just they don't have the ambition or want to, which I guess it's fine. Most people don't. But the point is, how can a person who is defeated be the one that says, "Yeah, I'm gonna suck it up, be the bigger man here," who's not even a man actually, and then their supporters go, "Oh no, forget that." Really befuddling to me. The rest of it was fine. I just am really amazed by the level of disordinance that we've seen online so far within the first, what is this, 7 hours? It's he got sworn in at 9 o'clock over here, and it is currently 8:32, January 20th, 2017. So in the first 11 hours this administration, he's been the worst president ever. We gotta get rid of him. He hasn't even done anything except sign a couple of preliminary legislation, which we don't even. I don't think they report the details of it. I went looking for it. I saw the, footage of him with. Well, I saw him with Pelosi and Ryan and his family at this desk, signing away some paperwork, and not a single thing about this person is going to. He's going to ruin everything, or he's planning on doing this major thing tomorrow. He said he's going to really get to business on Monday. Now, if he does something on Monday, we'll rightfully respond. But for the moment, what has he done that is so bad? Yes, words matter, but there is a difference between saying and doing. And what I'm conveying is, he said many things during the campaign. Has he done any of them since he got in office today? No. When he tries to do it, or when it seems as if he's getting ready to do it, let's protest. Let's be up in arms. I mean, if I was, I don't know, running for governor, and I said, if you elect me, I will outlaw using the bathroom outside. Well, that's already illegal. Using the bathroom at a restaurant where you are not paying for something, no matter what the circumstances are. And if you are seen doing this, you'll be liable to 1,000 days in jail. And I say, okay, I'm going to sign this law in a couple of days, or I mention I'm going to do this as an office holder. You have every right to protest. That's legitimate. You're trying to stop me from doing something crazy. But he hasn't done anything except dance, talk, and be on TV. Thank you for watching, and have a good day, and see you tomorrow on the second day of the Trump administration.